So you usually try to be as honest and reflective as you can. There was positives to take out that despite us losing 3-1 in the end. There was first half particularly, do you think, Jim, there was positives to be taken out of the game from our point of view?
Yeah, I thought we started the game fairly well. You know, the conditions, the wind and stuff like that. I think we sort of started to have a wee bit of self-belief, and you know, the goal gives us a great lift. You know, I think it shook them because at that point I think our front pair and we're giving them a few problems. We were passing it well through the middle of the park. I felt it was really important that we just got through the first half, you know, with that slender lead. You know, if you lose a goal fairly quickly after it, you know, and then you see it out to half time, a draw, but sometimes losing a goal on the stroke of half time, really, almost, you know, really disappointed that, you know, with the manner of the goal. Really disappointed, you know, how we came out in the second half. Not initially, because I think Thomas had a great chance and Dale's had a great chance to put us back in front. But we looked, once we lost that second goal, I mean, Eddie has held his hands up when the second goal, you know, he feels that, you know, lack of fitness and missing a lot in the last couple of weeks with his the birth of his first child. He's missed a bit, and that showed today. And you know, it's a big ask to come in and play. Because obviously he's not been involved the last few weeks. To come in and play with Andy suspended and Daz White out, but you know, when we had to make the change, you know, we were really struggling with what he had for the bench. You know, so it's something we've got to try and address with the new season coming up. But after that, once St Johnstone got the third goal, really good third goal for their parts, great finish. You know, we need to have another look at it, see how we can defend it better. You know, the manner in which the game finished, I was a wee bit disappointed when, you know, we've had 3 games in 6 days. You know, midweek game, you know, a day's less rest against a full-time team. You know, maybe I'm being harsh on my players, but I certainly felt, you know, the game, the longer it went, became a training match for them.
That's what I was going to lead on to, that if those 3 games in the 6 games took their toll in the end, it probably looked a little bit like we ran out of steam towards the end there.
Well, it did, and we didn't really have a great deal of experience to change it and freshen it up and stuff like that. We're asking youngsters to try and come on and do a wee bit for us. And we're having to shuffle the team constantly because, you know, when Eddie gets injured, we've not got another centre half, and then we have to shuffle it around. And I just felt, you know, the last sort of 15-20 minutes, you know, the shoulders dropped and the heads dropped, and you know, and matching the right type of runs, and they get their tails up. You know, they were starting to get men forward at every opportunity. Their experience that came on gave them a real freshness as well when they needed to change it. And I thought St Johnstone, as I say, you know, when they took the lead, were really professional, went about the game in the manner that you'd expect for Premier League club. So, you know, wish Tommy and his team all the best in the next coming.
So overall, what's your thoughts, overall reflections then on the group stages of the Betfred Cup?
Well, if I'm being honest, I feel disappointed we've finished 4th. You know, I think overall the games were better than that. I think we showed that. I didn't think we got what we, you know, didn't get anything out of Falkirk, which we deserved, but football's like that. We maybe get more than we did at East Fife, but you know, so I did, you know, the way the draw was as well. You know, we've got our first game, missed the first Saturday, and the first game, you know, 2 away games in the bounce. It's really difficult to come back for that. You know, so I really felt that, you know, getting a home game or something like that to start with, or certainly winning the first 2 games, and not having, you know, 3 games in 6 days certainly took its toll. But credit to the players. I thought the players have showed the right attitude, and you know, we're progressing in the right manner, and we're slowly getting better.
And that's the main focus now next week when the league action gets underway.
Well, yeah, it sure is. I mean, Airdrie have added quite well this close season. They've had an excellent, you know, Betfred Cup. I think they drew at Hamilton today, so you know, they've strengthened really well. I think there's been a huge injection of funds there, so they'll be looking to do well this year. But you know, we've got 3 out of the first 4 home games, 3 out of the first 4 games at home. We've got to capitalise on that, and we've got to go off to the perfect start. We get the result next week.
And that's what we'll be looking to make Station Park a hard place for teams to come to. And
yeah, I mean, our supporters, home supporters, whether it be home or away, we have to make sure that, you know, we see out the 90 minutes and we give it everything right to the death. You know, not just when we're in front. You know, we have to show a side to us that when we're behind, that we can see it out and, you know, keep going to that final whistle. You know, because if that attitude changes, then, you know, certainly personnel will change.
good. Okay. Well, hard luck today and good luck for the season, John.
No bother.